Baby, this should just be our platform since you're on live right now and you're typing away.
Just me with some beers typing.
Mm-hmm.
Ordering incense.
Yep.
Maybe I'm gonna get 12 random ones, so as a surprise, and then a dragon's blood. Yeah, so we get a mix of like who fucking knows.
It's funny because you just had like one person in, and then they popped out ninja status.
That's strange. Well, come back, friend. We got some cool stuff going on.
Apparently not friendly at all.
Okay.
So let's get this live show going. Mm-hmm. The video feed looks really boaty.
Fix the light, baby.
Mm-hmm.
See?
There you go. Let's see. So the people at home can see what we're working with.
Yeah.
Want to tell everyone at home what taste testing are we doing today?
We are doing a pack of randoms. We have a collection of these, they're from the Kona Brewing Company, and I've tasted like maybe one or two right now, and they're really, really yummy. So I tend to like IPAs because they're very hoppy, but these ones are so well mixed with a bunch of like different types of fruit that it's so palatable, and it removes that hoppy feeling that I totally effing hate. So we have a few tastes here. Ryan will read the titles and flavors when he gets to them. We have Sapporo, which is a Japanese classic. And it's one of my favorite standbys. So I love eating sushi, literally sushi, and drinking Sapporo with warm sake, because that's just fucking amazing. And an old standby, Heineken, which, as I've gone drinking more beers, actually tastes a lot like piss. But it's one of my favorite beers, so there you have it. And I've already uncapped this, but this is the Gold Cliff IPA from Kona Brewing Company. I'll probably edit it in set here so you guys can see a picture, but it is brewed with pineapples and natural flavor. It's really good. Cheers. Not gonna lie, it still has that hoppy flavor that I absolutely hate, but it's pretty good for an IPA. Like Lagunitas, I could not drink Lagunitas. I hate Lagunitas. So Ryan has all the beer. And I have a bottle of Jinro soju grapefruit flavor that I've been nursing for about a couple days. So.
Oh, your illustrious soju.
Hey, it's very easy and I don't get hangovers, so.
That's true, you don't.
I don't.
Not with that stuff.
No,
yeah, so.
Beers I'll get after.
I've been drinking earlier, so we're gonna see how this goes. Because apparently when I've had one too many, I love to talk trash about people and they get really offended.
This is the thing. That's Brian's thing.
So the Gold Cliff IPA from Kona Brewing. Apparently she likes it.
I like it.
It's supposed to be made with tropical pineapples. So I've never had this, so.
It's really good.
I'm gonna try this and probably gonna get smashed and talk trash about your mom.
That's the kind of beer.
Not your mom, but their mom. Everyone else's mom. Because I like your mom, but.
Apparently, you're the only one. Apparently, so that's the kind of.
It's really
good, huh?
There's no real hoppy flavor.
Right.
You can taste it, but the way they brewed this one is a lot better than some of the other. We've had some trash.
Like Lagunitas?
We have Stone in there, and I just did it for like you viewers at home because I fucking hate IPAs.
Yeah.
I'll drink them. I really hate IPAs. It's got like a butt taste to it.
But It is 7.2% alcohol, so it
Oh,
is
you can, I'm
up
feeling
there.
it. I'm
Yeah,
feeling it.
it is
But
up
I've been
there.
drinking a lot. I've already almost ran through a whole
Okay.
6-pack of Heineken and Sapporo
Sapporo. So we've been drinking.
already. So, then, yeah.
It's our Friday, so we're definitely drinking.
And it was 106 out here where we're at.
Mhm.
And apparently, in behavioral therapy, I get beat the fuck up a lot by this, or punched. Sometimes they punched, and it's very challenging. It's rewarding, but it'll f you up.
Oh yeah, I've never been more disrespected than working in, ABA child therapy
Oh
with
yeah,
autism.
They see some really fucked up shit.
Oh yeah, no, this is true, both physically and emotionally. But I feel like you get humbled so quickly, and it actually grew me up because I was an ABA therapist from 22 to like 25, and those were very formative years in your 20s.
Oh.
And it made me mature because I was responsible for this person, this little tiny person who has special needs that doesn't have control. And I was like, it was a bit of a reflection at that time because I was also a mentally
challenge.
I wouldn't say challenge, but I would say I had a lot of emotional difficulties with things.
Unbalanced.
I was imbalanced as well in a lot of things in my life, and like seeing kids who go through it as a child, like I was like, oh shit, this is like a mirror effect. And so
Oh yeah.
it's very gratifying to be in that job. It's definitely humbling. Like it gets really fucked up on some days where the kid is just having a shit day and you get bit, you get shit thrown at you, you see them crying for 2 hours straight. You can't get a minute to yourself. You need to pee and you can't leave the classroom or something. But the most rewarding job ever, I think. That's usually how it goes, right? Like every job that is very gratifying is mainly thankless. People who work the hardest and kind of do the best work for humanity always get shitted on. They get the lowest wages. They get the least respect. Least respect.
I have a theory that it's all Luciferian based, anyways. Everything's ran by Lucifer.
You
He's already running the show. He runs the government. He runs every government entity. It's a game. And the music industry is one of the worst effing things. You're basically a slave. If you're into music and you want to sign a contract, you're a slave. Yeah, I've talked to numerous people that have they're just feel like slaves. That's all they say. I'm a slave. No, tell me straight up. Yeah.
Contracts.
Yeah.
You make deals in exchange for fame, money,
Sounds like the
whatever,
crossroads.
and it's just sometimes it's never worth it because you kind of lose yourself in the process.
Right, now it's starting to taste really bad because I've had too many other. So maybe it's just a combination of the other ones, but I'm gonna down this, and it doesn't taste that great now because I probably had too much Sapporo.
I think in general it's because of that hoppy taste.
Yeah, it's like I can have one and then I'm over it. So not beastly these because they really taste.
You're gonna get so hammered.
You get 7%.
I think you should cleanse your palate by going like Sapporo.
Lower.
Yes.
Or like Heineken.
And then if you can get to Sapporo and you're like, I need another one, just drink the other one. But you're gonna get effing smashed. Oh, see, this one is 4.6. I can drink this one. This is not an IPA. I'm drinking this one. I'll take this.
I think the whole thing was a taste.
That's my beer. Well, oh, this is a golden ale, babe. Not all of them are IPAs.
No,
You can
I
have
just
the
had
IPAs.
to have the butthole
Yes.
tasting one. And then I've got to swill through the IPAs that.
These beers make me want to have like a burger. Like
That's what we bought burger. Well, we're gonna make for the first time. We went to Staters, and I didn't know they sold Dodger dogs. We got some. Thing. We didn't know, and they have a whole. Everything's been redone. Mm-hmm. All the meat aisles, they have the
pretty fresh stuff.
The antibacterial misters going now, and so it's really high quality meat now. It's starting to retake it. We were kind of shocked. So
you were kind of shocked. That was normal for me. Sorry, babe. I eat more meat than you.
Arab markets. It's a lot.
He's being not PC right now.
It's not tasting good, guys. Gold Cliff, any IPA. I'm getting smashed. Let me taste that one real quick. Which one is this one? It's called Longboard Island Lager, so this is fucking tastes amazing. Kona Brewing.
I want a hamburger now. I want a cheeseburger. Good, huh?
That one's better than the
I want to do an
Gold
inset.
Cliff IPA. Oh.
Yeah.
I would rather do Everclear.
Ew. Oh, this is good.
I would rather have Everclear.
I literally want to make a cheeseburger right now. We have the ingredients, but I will save myself there because it is late.
Okay. Bad choice.
This is really yummy.
Oh, bad choice like your ugly mom.
He's in a type of way right now.
But it's going to be hard to get through.
No, that one's not an
That
IPA.
one's-
Okay,
that's-
skip it. Do this one first. This is a golden ale.
Oh, yeah. So this one's big wave. Golden ale. We'll see how this goes. Because this is going to be...
It should be good. It's not an IPA.
It's not as bad as your mom's nipples.
I haven't seen my mom's nipples.
Not your mom's nipples. Your mom's.
Who's seen their mom's nipples?
I've seen my mom. No, I didn't. Breastfeeding.
Okay, well, in your recent memory, you know.
Oh, no.
Now you
The breastfeeding. Like, breastfeeding.
when you were a child.
Only when you're a child, right?
But do you remember what they looked like?
No, I don't remember.
Exactly. So it's like I've seen my mom's. I walked in on her on accident. So it's weird, you know. It happens.
No, I can see why that's weird. It just
Yeah.
seems like...
Yeah, I walked in on my dad too. I've seen my dad's area, and I'm just like, but as like a child, I was like 7.
Everyone's had that oopsie.
Yeah, an oopsie daisy
an oopsie
situation.
daisy for sure. And you're just
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck.
But it's like
and you
how-
don't know what to think.
Yeah, but it's like how your parents handle it. Because my dad, when that happened, he was just like, ah, you know, he was like a fake scream.
Oh, he was
and,
making-
yeah,
he was
he
making
made fun of it.
jokes,
So
yeah.
it wasn't like a big traumatic thing for me. It was totally cool. I said, haha, daddy, and then like that was it, left. But my mom was like, also I was a little older than my mom, and then she kind of just like looked like a deer in headlights and told me like, go away. And I was like, oh, well, you can just say, oh, it's okay. You know, there's a lot of ways people handle it, but it always depends on your parents, right? So
And if you got shitty parents, you're going to have a shitty life.
it's good. Yeah, I mean, way to cut into it, but yes.
I'll taste that one. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I should have ended with the IPA, because the IPA just destroyed
Well, here's
my
another
palate.
one. You're not finished.
Apparently, I'm going to get really railed, because last time I was talking so much shit
Yes.
that nobody watched the videos, because they're too much of pansies.
Well, I think that some of our videos are can be shorter and palatable.
Palatable.
It's
what-
hard to watch like a 2-hour-long video.
Then all of you motherfuckers need some Ritalin and be diagnosed with autism or severe ADHD, and you need to seek
No.
mental help.
No, he's wrong. Don't listen to him. He is upset.
100%.
He
I'm
is.
just thinking there's retards that are getting
Don't say that word.
You
You can't say that word when you work in the mental health field. It makes you pretentious
that make the
and
dumbest
disingenuous.
dumbest videos possible, and then get like 52 million views because of all of you freaking dumb shit monkey asses.
Do you think anyone's gonna watch when you call them that?
Dumb shit monkey asses. That's what I don't fucking want.
It's your channel.
We're not. Yeah, it's my channel, and we're not monetized. Monkey.
This is very true. Actually, you're making points
We're
here.
not monetized, so fuck you, YouTube and cameraman.
You're gonna get shut down again. Here's another place Ryan is gonna get shut down.
We're not
And
monetized.
flagged.
This won't even go anywhere.
Some people
No
are
one's gonna-
watching it.
No one's gonna watch this
That's
shit.
messed up because there are a couple of you loyal fans who,
Ah,
the 2, 3, 4 of you who watch.
nobody wanna watch.
I'm not even looking cute right now. I'm just being frank.
Because all you little horny beta boys wanna fuck some Asian pussy, and you can't get any, so you're gonna watch it on there and fucking masturbate.
And here we lost our 4 followers. Cheers, babe.
I don't care. It's just funny at this point because it's like.
For you.
I mean, I'm just don't give a fuck anymore. Just whatever.
This is his vibe today or this weekend.
I've been in 106-degree heat most of the day, so I'm gonna say what the fuck I want.
Well, so is everybody else in
It
the
doesn't
planet
matter.
who lived in the desert.
They can't take that whole channel. They can just take this
You
video.
chose the desert.
I don't mind the desert. We talked about this. It's very spiritual in the desert.
106 degrees that you have to stand in and sweat in.
That's fine.
And deal with the child in.
Oh, it's fine. It's not big. I don't mind doing that. I love doing that.
I don't eat a hamburger. When there's beers, I want a hamburger.
We should really talk about the hamburger pea situation.
Okay, so we're gonna get a little R-rated.
We're gonna get X-rated at this point, but
not us.
Verbal content.
But like the
verbal content.
I see. This is the part where we should edit things. Like when we say hamburger pea, we pop in a picture of a hamburger, but not a hamburger pea.
That would be too
That'd be
explicit,
funny.
though.
No, but it's funny.
But we're live. I can't do it live because I can't be working that angle plus this in the back and forth.
No. But I mean, edit it after. No, you can't do that with lives.
No, it won't let me do it with a live.
Oh,
but if we do it on like our
Right,
video, I could do
really?
it then. It's gonna
Well,
take
anyway.
a long time to do it though.
Maybe we should make a mini little video about hamburger peas. But we're gonna get into it. Hamburger peas stands for.
Oh, no. Explain how you asked this for a second because I said it first and you were like, "That's not a real thing."
Yeah, I thought Ryan was making some shit up.
Hamburger pussy, okay? Yeah.
You know what we're talking about. From the back, the girl is bending down, and her thing looks like a hamburger.
Looks like a double.
In which can there's like two buns.
It's really
And the meat. You know what I mean?
Okay, think of a double, and that's what. And she said, "That's not real. You're making it up." And I'm like,
It's a thing.
Google search, and then I showed her, and she was like, "Holy shit, it's a real
It's a
thing."
thing. But you know what? I quite like hamburger peas. He doesn't. I wonder why. Why don't you like them, Ryan?
I've had too many meat going scenarios in that area.
Interesting.
You know, like. But I tell you, I had like a pastrami, and then the French dip one, and then like
Au jus.
like, yeah.
Not saying that I think that all vaginas are beautiful and
No, and that's I think just in general genitalia, not all are beautiful. It's just all genitalia.
I think it's very. I think you should be proud to have what you have.
Yeah, but everyone has genitalia though. But
yeah.
Not every genitalia is equal.
Ryan obviously has a type.
Oh no, go ahead. Share for the audience at home.
He doesn't like hamburger peas, but I think that you just rock what you have. Someone's gonna like it, and they're gonna eat it no matter what, and some people won't. Okay, like
with some hamburger pea because I'm not playing.
Well, I've had micro penis, and that shit was
God.
fucking sad and just.
See, I asked the question about that
up.
because I've never actually heard that being a real thing until you said something about it.
It is.
And then I heard some. Well, I thought the two other females I was fornicating with were joking, so I was like, "It's a joke. Like that's not real." And then you brought it up, and I'm like, "It's like 3 months. So it's gotta be real. Like that's a legit thing."
Yeah, it's just penises that are just very tiny, like literally probably like this. Hard, not flaccid. Hard.
That's different. The flaccid is different than hard.
No, but it's this long, hard.
So I would just drink myself to death.
Eunuch. You might as well just take the life of a eunuch.
I kind of there's something else going on scientifically in the body that causes that issue. Like a lack of testosterone, maybe? Or maybe the hormones never really kicked in.
Well, they were really short too, so could be that. Also, they were Asian.
Why am I not surprised?
You know, not to be the stereotype, but I mean, I would say that the biggest that I've ever seen was from a halfie. He was white and Asian.
White.
So I was like, whoa!
But again, everyone has a variation.
It's always a variation, and so I'm pretty sure there's a black guy with a micro penis or a white guy with a micro penis.
But
who knows? I'm not trying to find out.
No.
But
don't send any pics.
Don't send pics, please. No, I'm not looking. Ryan is. He goes through everything, so I don't see any of it really. So.
And if I get some pics, I'm gonna be talking trash and put your stuff online.
That's revenge porn. We don't do that.
And I'm gonna make you feel stupid. Or I might post some pictures of your mom.
I'm nicer than Ryan, as you guys will be able to see from the channel.
Give a fuck.
And he's kind of like the wild card, so.
I don't fucking care. That's the problem.
Unfortunately, he's actually very knowledgeable. However, to communicate with him,
you have to be on the same level.
You have to be ready for a little chaos because there's wisdom in his knowledge, but
not bad.
He's absolutely insane.
The big wave's not bad. Yes, on this one. No on the IPA because there's something about hops though, right? Not to change the subject. There's something about hops, right?
It doesn't taste good.
Like if you put hops in once, and there's a very controlled amount, and you measured it to only a very minuscule, it's on the borderline of okay.
It's hard for me because.
But if you double IPA, double hops, triple hops,
something's wrong with
you. Whatever drug you're on that decision process, stop doing it. Okay? Because it just doesn't make any mother effing sense.
It's everybody has a different palate, but it's hard. Like it tastes like cat piss.
Okay, yes, that's great explanation. I will agree with you on that. The thing is, you haven't had real good beer unless you've had German beer. Sorry.
He is obviously a purist, but I would say one of his favorite beers is the very end taste is very hoppy. And it's hard.
Oh,
yeah.
You're talking about my fantasy.
Beetsburger.
Oh, the Beetsburger.
Beetsburger.
It's got hops. They put hops at the very end.
But it's very funny because hops always taste at the end. Because the Bitburger, you drink it and that shit's fucking deep, bold flavor.
You have like 3 of them, now you can taste the hops for sure.
It's really good. You have like this fucking roller coaster you go on, you go high, and then you taste the fucking hops, and you're like,
at the very last,
Yes, the very after
you won't taste it until after you've drank it already, is what you're saying.
Like once you swallowed it, and you're like, oh shit, that's kind of hoppy at the end, but it's still pretty good.
But Bitburger is not my normal go-to. Is Francis Kiner from Spaten. So anything that's Spaten stuff, we can't get a hold of it. We've been trying for the past. I've been trying for the past 8.5 months to get a hold of Spaten beer.
I haven't tried it.
We haven't found any at all anywhere in the States. And if we have, it's sold out and it's gone.
So you had it online?
Yeah, no, we've been trying doing that. Remember I showed you?
Oh yeah,
we couldn't get any of it. It's not even existing at this point. Like they're not brewing. Yeah.
Maybe in Oktoberfest, like around October.
Well, we're gonna really go ham on some
other German beers.
I mean, it's so fucking difficult to get a hold of that beer. It's almost gonna be like overpriced.
Maybe somebody, like some really rich German benefactor or whatever, is ordering all of your favorite.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just ordering cakes like crazy.
You never know. Yeah, you never know what's going on with the production lines.
I mean, they'll make it like they'll make the Oktoberfest blend, and all the German Oktoberfest blends. Basically, I'll grab it for like Oktoberfest. We won't record that because there's a lot of shenanigans in Oktoberfest here, but we'll record maybe the beers we're gonna buy at the store and upload it at that point to show you what kind of beer is actually good for Oktoberfest, for bratwurst, for authentic German meals.
That sounds really fun.
It's just gonna be a whole event. It'll take.
I want pretzels.
I have to make handmade pretzels apparently because.
And I want the cheese dip too. In beer.
Cheese dips. That's
I don't know why I still want to put cheese dip in my pretzel. I'm a beer drinker only when if there's food.
She's only a beer drinker
Yeah.
when I've had too many and she wants to try it because I'm smashed.
Well, I mean, you're already going down 2, and I've only finished. I'm babysitting.
In all fairness, I probably had 8 already.
You drink a lot earlier.
No, well, about 5. 5. I think 5. I would say only 5. The Sapporo's is hammering back. It literally.
I need some snack. I need snack.
I'm gonna hit Sapporo next because it's lighter and I can just run through it like it's water.
Sapporo's so good.
And it's a really good beer. Actually, it's probably the best beer with sushi.
Yes, it is.
No, because it has you can and Sapporo's good because you can have it really cold or hot like German beer because you're supposed to drink German
It's
beer.
light, and you could get super drunk and super
Well,
delicious with food.
I don't know about super drunk, but you can get a little smashed.
Well,
yeah.
in my experience, I drink it with hot sake for sake
Well,
bomb.
and yeah, and then someone when we got fired, when we got let go, when the business closed down, wanted to go to sushi, and ordered 3 of the talls. Had me down 2.5,
Hot sake.
and then sake on top of it, and then she poured it inside my Sapporo. So I was a little. She had to drive. I was real.
He was real, and that's why I like it. I'm snacking on Swiss cheese. Don't judge me. Oh,
You know where she got that from? This guy eats cheese like that.
baby, I ate this cheese before you. I ate cheese like a weirdo like this. I wish it was Havarti. That would be amazing. Hey,
You picked the wrong Havarti last time, Mom.
No, the Havarti was so good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Give me the other one.
It was the Camembert.
Camembert was
that
bad.
was shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we tried. Oh, it's French too.
It's Canadian.
I'm sorry. It's
So it's
French
good.
Canadian, not French. Sorry.
Real
So sorry.
Camembert.
So it wasn't even the real Camembert though. It was like.
It was bad. It must have been a production situation because
I don't know if it was. Whatever
It was
was
bad.
going on with the camera, it just tastes like butthole.
it did. It was horrible.
It wasn't even like the stinky cheese taste to it. It was like, who farted on the cheese?
No, there was like a plastic taste to it.
Oh yeah, after you
Yeah.
peel, when you got it open, yeah, there was actually.
It was a really
didn't-
nasty.
It tasted like it was been sitting out in the heat.
Yeah, or just
Right.
some got too waxy. The rind was
Camembert is supposed
disgusting.
to have a very pungent odor, and this had a very
Moldy. It wasn't
moldy,
even.
yeah, it was moldy,
it wasn't
right? Like
good.
earthy moldy.
Yeah, like mushrooms.
But mushrooms
Camembert.
taste good though.
That one. is
Mushrooms smell horrendous when you smell them. They taste so good when you eat them,
good.
right? But this is like opposite. It smelled.
Smelled
like,
bad.
Yeah, and then it
And
tastes
it
like
didn't
shit.
taste good. Which usually is the opposite with cheese. If it smells bad, it's probably really fucking good.
But it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Like this
Especially
smells like
Camembert
feet.
is the stinkiest.
Like this smells like feet, but it tastes good.
Swiss.
It's Swiss, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you go wrong with Swiss?
Well, Swiss is one of the healthier cheeses.
Just look how white it is.
Yeah, the whiter the cheese, the healthier. All right,
That's
so
why
the
darker the berry,
Sapporo,
the sweeter the cheese.
Sapporo, yes. I've already drank a bunch of them, so yes, and Sapporo, it's automatic, but I'm gonna drink it for you guys.
It's a standard. If you haven't tried it,
Standard.
go try it. Standard for Japanese beer. It's delicious.
Yeah.
You won't
Yes.
go wrong.
I don't think you can. It's funny how the algorithm works in life versus the algorithm that works for data.
Why?
If you're not up at 1,000+ subscribers, then they'll just literally put yours non-existent.
I mean, it's saturated, baby. You know how many other people
I don't
are
think it's.
posting?
I
It's either you're number 50 in the line of people posting shit.
no, but I feel like it's not a saturation issue only. I feel like it's a whole barrage of different bullshit.
I'm sure, but
that's
that's probably one of the main
stacked.
things.
But you have to put the most dumbed down content for people to want to watch.
Maybe, you know, the stats is of people watching is mostly children. So you have to put weird shit on it. And that's why they put all these
That's
strange
why it's
elements.
inaccurate because you get like 56 million views for like idiots doing stupid stuff.
Kids with autism love rewinding, rewatching.
Oh, I
videos
know.
over and over.
one of
There's a statistic there.
mine wants to watch Ice Cream
Minecraft.
Trucks
Oh.
50 times over, and he'll watch it every day for 50 times as good.
His son watches the same
And
Minecraft
all the
videos
views
all
are
over.
coming from autistic kids, probably.
Exactly.
They're all,
I'm not saying his kid has autism, but the kids have a fascination with things that are safe and they're repetitive and they know. For example, I have an issue where I can sleep to The Office, the show, because it's my comfort show.
well, yeah,
I love
we both
putting down
can
the
sleep to
background.
Office, baby.
Yeah, but the point is that we watch it because we have seen this already. I've seen it over like 200 to 1,000 times.
Yeah, we know there's
From
not going to be
season
any
one.
hidden messages.
No hidden shit. Maybe you will find something new or something funny.
Yeah,
that
but
you didn't
that's
catch
okay.
before.
Yeah.
But you know what's
Subconsciously, it's probably-
happening. Whereas if you watched a new show,
No, you don't know what's going on.
it gives you anxiety because it's another thing you have to
Or
sit
is
through.
it just overstimulus?
It could be too.
Might be both. Though.
It could be both.
Might be both. That
Because
might
I
be the
prefer
issue.
to watch The Office because I know no surprises are gonna happen, and I could just.
But it's such
focus.
a well balanced show.
That too, but I do it to King of the Hill. I do it to
I
Parks
can't.
and Rec.
You put King of the Hill on the other night, and I was up the whole night.
Yeah.
I was up the whole night.
sleep
Remember?
to that. It's my favorite.
No, she put it on. I couldn't. I can't stand.
So
that
we
show.
know who really has depression versus ADHD.
Oh, I have severe.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of the most severe ADHD on the planet.
Clearly.
No, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Clearly.
I'm not gonna deny it. I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have depression, anxiety, and my comfort shows is what helps me. Reduce them.
You do what you have to do, baby. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the reason that when we're living together.
Well, apparently not at night.
But it's more zen here, is it not? You're not
Yes.
getting any anxiety or anything.
Nope. Only some. But that's just life. That's just regular life shit.
Well,
We
isn't
handle
that just life in general suffering? We're
Exactly.
supposed to.
We do what we need to do.
Then you're dead inside if you're not.
This is true.
You want to switch real quick?
Oh, thank you.
When she doesn't want to switch first, bro, she really likes that.
I mean, I will say that for an island lager,
Yeah.
it still does have a hoppy taste. Like, I know if I drink Sapporo, let's switch. If I do drink the Sapporo, it's not going to have a hoppy taste.
No,
This
it's
is
not made.
straightforward,
It's not
delicious
made with hops.
fucking beer.
Oh, there's hops in this.
No hops.
It's like double. It's almost doubled.
I can drink this straight. I could chug this. I'm not because this doesn't make me feel barfy, but I can
I'm
chug
already
this.
there. I'm fucking like saturated.
Yeah. Mhm.
See, she wants me to finish the more fuller.
Mhm.
Apparently, she wants the more lighter beer, but she's forced me into bringing it down because I'm starting to feel it.
I need a palate cleanser now. And I want more cheese, baby. I literally want a hamburger. I'm sick in the head.
It's lovely.
I'm this close to frying one up right quick.
Go get your little chocolate salad. Yeah, no.
I'll just wait. What chocolates?
Your.
Finished it all.
No, it's in your cookies are in there real quick.
Cookies?
No, just.
I don't want sweet stuff.
I can't.
I want salty. I want cheesy. I want pretzel-y.
She's been cooking me German meals and
How dare you?
Okay, I'm
baby?
sorry. I'll take that back. Tonight only. Because it was
Yeah.
rushed. It was rushed.
Yeah, I was doing, and it was only half of the sausage.
Yeah, it was only. No, and it was rushed because we had to
Yeah,
get the
it
kids.
was with the lunch.
The ex was caught. Oh,
It was a whole day.
don't get
today.
married. Don't get married.
It was a whole
You
day.
have kids, just donate sperm and do it that way. Because, oh my God. Some days,
Maybe don't marry shitheads, huh? How about that?
just don't marry.
You know, Ryan's oversimplifying things, but there's obviously a reason.
Why not
People
oversimplify?
change.
All of you fucking people are too stupid anyways. And fucking get
People
it.
change, babe. At one point in time, you obviously married her for a reason.
She's a fucking sleuth.
Okay, was that before or after you married her?
I don't really know. I mean,
Who was the dumb one then, huh?
more after.
Someone's projecting. Okay.
She takes pop shots when I've had enough to drink.
What does that mean?
She's not strong enough
Pot
to
shots.
do it.
I'll
When I'm
hot shot
sober.
you anytime, mister.
I lifted her overhead numerous times and I threw her on the couch.
I was supposed to make fried chicken, and Ryan
Oh my god.
called it.
Oh my
I was
god.
so upset.
Sahara Desert.
He called it fucking rock, paper, scissors chicken. I was
It is rock, paper.
so
It's fucking
pissed.
horrible.
Okay, texture-wise.
It's the worst fucking chicken I've ever had in my life.
Look,
It literally tastes like I ate sand from the Sahara Desert.
look, I'm still workshopping it. And
I
I'm
told her,
glad Ryan.
stop cooking fucking chicken. She's good with beef. She can cook a mean fucking German meal, and I'll get hard as a rock when she cooks.
But I will give him rock chicken too. Rock
No, I don't
chicken.
want. I don't want rock, paper, scissors,
Okay,
fucking chicken.
Baby,
It's
I'm
I
still
just give up on
workshopping
the
it.
give up on the
I'm
chicken.
not. I'm never gonna give up on the fucking chicken. Okay, once I figure it out, we're gonna have fun with it, okay?
That's when I don't drink anymore.
I'm gonna get my
If
chicken
you get
recipe.
your chicken right,
I will.
I'll stop buying beer. Period.
So you're saying I'm probably not gonna get my recipe right?
Yeah, you're really bad at cooking chicken, but you can cook beef. She can. Oh my god, she can cook vegetarian. She can cook beef.
Pastas.
Oh my god, the pasta. Oh my god,
I'm just trying to get my chicken right.
the chicken, baby.
I'm being really
Just-
ambitious, is all.
Like the butthole surprise mac and cheese.
It's not even.
The chicken. I told her use egg to do the batter. It's egg wash. And then she cooks it, and then I'm like, then she goes and she leaves it. And
I let
I'm
it
like,
burn a bit.
it's beeping, and I'm like, Raph, do you hear that, my son? And he's like, I don't know. You go and check. It's been 25 minutes, overcooked. This shit is drier than me pounding sand out in the desert. Cause like, oh my god, I had the worst time trying to get it to fucking go down. I thought I was going to have a coronary.
An
shock.
aneurysm.
It was gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna fucking die eating this goddamn chicken.
Babe. Look, all Zai's knows is that I will get
That
this.
sounded really retard of you.
I will get this recipe correct sooner than later.
Oh.
And
Well, she's being very ambitious for that because I challenge her now to make a really good one, and then record it while you're doing that, and then I'll do taste testing to show you motherfuckers what it was like.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be just fine, babe. It got overcooked is all.
Baby, you can really cook pretty much anything else. Amazingly.
Well, that's why
But chicken.
that's why I'm doing chicken, so I can learn and be better. This is not over. You will eat some more chicken.
None of it tastes like rock, paper, scissors chicken. I'm gonna change the title of this called Rock, Paper, Scissors Chicken
Okay,
Conversation.
look. First of all, let me break down the rock paper scissors chicken situation.
We're gonna have to.
It's just chicken breast cut up into slices, okay, cutlet, and I cover it in sour cream to be marinated in.
And panko, which I
Panko.
told her you need egg.
I melted butter.
And then it tastes like buttholes.
Butter, see, Parma. I put butter, melt butter, pepper, garlic salt, and Parmesan. Parmesan.
Parmesan.
That's not right.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Yeah, Parmesan.
I don't know how to say things, but so I cooked it like it's supposed to be like a Parmesan crunchy breaded chicken with mashed potatoes. Okay, so that's
not
the
what
deal.
I taste.
He just will not stop shooting at my chicken,
Oh,
and so that's the inspiration, right? But the
that tastes like
situation,
grapefruit.
probably because it's passion fruit, orange, and guava.
The guava tastes like butthole surprise.
It's actually really good, but it's just so hoppy.
I think I'm so smashed. to the
You're gonna
point
get really smashed.
Where I'm just
It
like,
tastes like water.
It's an interesting choice of words because had I said, "Oh, it tastes like water," you'd have been like, "No, it tastes like grapefruit." And then if I had drank it and you were smashed, I'd be like, "No, it
I'm
tastes like
saying
grapefruit."
because you smashed. I'm saying it probably tastes like water. But it tastes like
Yeah,
water.
but it tastes like grapefruit water. Like I've. Oh, yeah. Okay, passion fruit. Yeah.
It's Asian, it's tropical, it's exotic. You should really like it, in fact. You should like exotic things. For a white guy?
Stop.
But anyway, my
No,
reference
let's
is
get into
chicken.
that. Let's get into that. For a white guy, what? Finish the statement.
You really like exotic
I
things
don't
and
date white chicks.
flavors.
I don't date white women. You know that.
I don't date white women either.
Oh, we've had this conversation. She was shocked. She thought it was some corn-fed.
Yes.
Go ahead, say it. Corn-fed what?
Corn-fed cracker. Actually, well, no. I just thought you were like some kind of like foreign like murder, actually. Like
Everyone.
German, yeah, maybe Arabic, maybe Russian.
Everyone thinks I'm some fucking serial killer. I swear, right?
Yeah.
It's that the eyes.
That's your vibe. He walks in with suits and shit, and I'm just like, this guy's definitely killed somebody. Like, killed a few people. So what was my first impression of you.
It's kind of interesting you would say that.
Mm-hmm. And I also already knew you were like pussy nip. Like, what do you like? You know, catnip. Like, I know like girls like you. Cause
cat. Okay,
cat, like
cat.
pussy nip.
Like
you know?
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
But in the office, I could always tell women are like attracted to you. Like students.
So fucking scary.
Oh yeah, I know. Like certain students.
So fucking scary.
Would be on him, and I'm like, like so far as to like, and this is just an assumption, but you know, 9 times out of 10,
it's probably just more of an observation.
It's an observation, but 9 times out of 10, these observations occur because I've seen them already happen in real life.
Well, you were watching it play out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
And so we had a few students that were quite buxom and delicious, you know, coming in dressed super extra fancy, tube tops and tight dresses.
The perfume is excessive.
And, you know, sprayed on, you know, cheap perfume.
Yeah.
To go see Ryan, and I was like, something's there. And then I would see this student, and she would be normal when she was just visiting for like studying, and I was like, okay, cool, like maybe she had a special occasion.
Oh, we're talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know, but then like
my age range.
Yeah, and then every time Ryan would, like she would try to meet Ryan, she was always looking good and nice.
But it would be like super low, right?
Sexy, got the sexiest apples on, like.
And she had this like
Mm-hmm.
walk when she wanted to see me.
Yeah. So I was like, I love this. This is so juicy for me because the persona within the sex pot is completely different from.
Oh, from what I normally would.
Yeah. I know you would never like do anything about that. But
no,
it's
and
hidden underneath.
You only found out after.
Yeah, well, he's a little cockteased, so. What?
You care to explain that to everyone else? What that means to you?
Ryan's a cocktease.
What does that mean?
You make it known that you'd fuck the shit out of people.
But then I won't follow through.
But then you won't follow through.
Why?
Because.
No. Explain to them why.
You like quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's his big game. And
I'll tease the shit out of someone.
Exactly. And it's funny because, for me at least, I took that as a challenge.
Yeah, but
I want to find out.
You see me in action. We went to the mall over where we live. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, it's time to play. Mm-hmm. And she's like, what does that mean? And I showed her, and she was like, fuck.
He's basically a shoot 'em all. And see
I can get men too.
Back.
Oh, I can get men.
Oh,
I can get men quick.
I believe that.
Yes.
More than me.
Yeah.
Probably.
I can get men quick. It didn't take me long.
Really not.
That charm I got going, they want it bad.
Yeah. You
They can
have
be
that
hetero, too.
friendliness. Yeah.
And or if we have a friend, she talks about that. I can get hetero guys too. I can get
Do
every
you
kind.
really?
Oh, she tried to get 8 guys one night, and they were all over my shit so bad, giving me numbers.
No
I didn't do
way.
anything.
You're
I was just
fucking
like,
lying.
I was talking to them, messing around, and they were giving. I got 8 numbers that night. And they were all the guys.
They're all guys.
Straight.
They're all straight guys because they want to hang out with you. They know you're a pussy magnet, so they're like, let's go out with this guy. I'll get his number. Because guys are like that, right?
How about my wife's not in town next week, so why don't you come over?
Are you serious? You're fucking lying.
Oh, hey, you asked for that.
You're fucking lying.
Ask her.
That was the text she got. Or they just told you immediately, my wife's not.
No, I didn't even have to text them. They told me before. They gave me the number. She's mad.
The undercover.
That's why she wanted to. Yeah.
Homosexual men.
Yeah, there's so
Oh,
many.
terrifying.
I would say 98% of men probably have tendencies for undercover.
Undercover. They have a whole facade, right?
Well,
They
yeah,
have a family and a
yeah,
wife.
and it's weird because you wouldn't think that, but it actually is true.
No, I believe you because
Yeah.
I have a friend who's very prominent on the gay scene. He's part of the gay
but
culture.
he says a lot of the straight guys go and will do like glory holes and stuff.
Yeah, and they don't care who's on the other side.
No, but they would just want someone that's really good.
And then 9 times out of 10, it's a guy. And they don't care.
I'd say almost 100%.
10 out of 10, it's never a girl unless it's in porn.
There's no girls.
There's no
Guys,
girls behind.
That whole facade you see in porn is fake.
It's fake.
I think it's a catch-all for you.
It's a guy in there.
Yeah, no, well, of course it has to be a guy though.
Plus,
No girl would do that.
no girl would do that unless it's porn for money.
But for money, yeah, for money, yeah. We agree on that one, right?
Whew.
You guys.
CD underground.
The things that you think you're seeing and they're telling you is exactly the opposite.
It's always.
Well, you have that theory about human sexuality is more bisexual than anything.
I think everyone is a little bit gay.
And I tend to believe you on that one.
No.
And I'm not. I don't want to phrase it that way. I'm not gay, but there's a tendency to potentially be.
Yeah, you can see when, hey, that guy is attractive.
Well, if I see someone attractive, I already tell you though, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
They got the
Yeah, I was like,
vibe.
oh.
And that's the
okay.
same thing.
I told you all the time.
Right, which is a good
fine.
thing. Yeah, and that's the thing about sexuality. I guess it's so powerful is because the gender.
She's until the
yeah.
contact, right?
Yeah, and the energy
It's
of somebody.
orgasms of dopamine.
Like can you see somebody?
It's chemical dopamine via what's called an orgasm. That's all it is.
For example, today I was getting a TB test and an employment physical, and the medical assistant who did my TB test, she was so effing. No, I didn't. Of course I wouldn't. But she was this short, cute, thin Latina. My favorite.
That's your type.
She got the long
That's
fingernails.
That's our type.
In her sexy scrubs.
No, not the one.
Her pretty hair and like eyelashes, and I was like, you are just exactly the kind of girl I like, right?
Oh yeah, that's your type.
And
yeah.
she and there wasn't just so much her outward appearance, just her demeanor. She was very professional and friendly. She treated me totally perfectly nice.
Oh, you had a real unicorn.
I saw her and I was like, oh my god, you remind me of me, but like 10 times hotter and my type. Latina. Probably, yeah. She came in and I was like, oh my god, like, can I just like? And she was really close to me because, she's on me. And I was like, oh my god, keep touching me, please, like. And see, she wasn't doing anything outrightly just like sexual. It was just simply the fact of her energy and aura that was supremely attractive to.
Yeah, we talked about it. You're more energy oriented. I want to see what people are thinking.
Yeah.
Mine's a thought process.
Yeah. Like, she probably would never go for me because I'm pretty sure she was straight. Yeah, she's for sure straight. She's too girly girl. Her eyelashes were done, her hair is done, and her nails are done. She's straight as fuck. Yeah. However, I would not mind eating her pussy and just making her feel very amazing.
You wouldn't be able to get that far with her.
Yeah, I wouldn't care if she doesn't have to give it back to me, but I would just love to make her feel good. But anyway, so like that's attraction, and then whereas me, I don't really like guys in general. Like it's hard for me to look at a guy and be like, oh, he's attractive. So hard.
You're not really geared for
No,
that.
like Ryan barely passed the limit. I thought he was attractive, but there was no like initial desire for me to like flirt with you.
Well, I didn't really make it easy
exactly
either.
So I generally do not let men in because
Which
I just
is
don't
good
like
for
that.
But it's good.
Yeah.
There's boundaries now.
Exactly. I prefer women, but even then I don't cross boundaries. Like I want them to come to me first before. And that's just personally. That's
kind of. I think that you're doing what us men do anyways.
Yeah, like I let
because
everybody
boys
else
will chase, and it's annoying because you're not getting anywhere. Men will just sit back and be like,
yeah,
I'm gonna enjoy company. If you want to come talk, come talk. If not, you do chicken shit.
It's fine. Yeah.
Peace out.
Like,
it's okay. Fine, but no. It's totally okay.
Exactly.
Whatever. That's your hang up, not mine.
Yeah.
You're missing out a lot. That's what I'm saying. And I tell you that.
Yeah.
Women have no idea. All of you women, if any of you women, you miss out on 99.999%.
Because Ryan fucks amazing. And I'm just like, I would have, that's what I was looking for, you're never really honest with yourself. But as a woman, okay, maybe even men, whatever. You're looking for in a partner somebody who you jive with, you get along with. But the sex also has to be amazing. But if you don't have sex with them, how the fuck do you ever know?
How do you know the person?
How do you know? Exactly. So,
you won't, right?
Exactly.
You won't.
It took 8 months for me,
And if you just want money and validation, then you really don't know yourself.
You might as well just fuck any old whoever.
Well, why don't we just go to the geriatric place and fuck all the geriatrics then? Isn't the same thing?
It's gonna be fun.
But isn't it the same thing though?
Depends on your goal.
But let's just call a spade prostitution.
I thought that was clear.
I gotta baseline it, but it's prostitution at best. Let's just call it what it is. If you're seeking isn't someone paying for it?
Are you paying for it?
Do you live with me?
You're paying for your sins. Just kidding.
Are we living together?
Yeah, so this is different. We're in a relationship, so.
Very serious relationship.
I don't understand, like single people who have sex casually, because that happened to me.
They don't have that much sex.
No, they don't. I mean, if they do,
explain
it's
that.
bad. I mean.
No, but go ahead, explain that because I've been on a 2-year coup de grace of no sex. So.
I was very impressed with that, but before Ryan, the longest I went without sex was 2 months, and it was fine. I wasn't having any issues like being horny or whatever. I was really busy with other things.
You did say you had a lot more going on.
Yeah, I had a lot going on, so you kind of just focus on yourself for a while.
I'm smashed.
But
I'm smashed.
Someone smashed me, but it was a whole thing.
We'll that later.
And I started dating again, and that was Ryan would like to call the carousel.
Cock carousel. It's not my phrase, but it's an old, very, very old phrase from the early 90s. Not my phrase. I didn't coin it. I don't want to take credit. It's a very old phrase.
I would talk to Ryan like at work and shit, and I would look like shit. And he's like, oh my god.
Oh, rough night again, huh?
The fuck you do? And I was like,
Well, because I was drinking up a storm, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were fudged.
I was smashed most times.
Ryan was smashed, and I was getting smashed. And so that was
You were getting smashed in a bad way, though, because you were complaining about sex.
I was not even getting anything good. I mean, like, of the 7 that I increased in that, 2-month span, I was on a dating site.
You said 1.5 were good. That's what you said.
Barely, man.
Okay, so half.
Less than half. So 7 and maybe only 3 were good at best.
That's still pretty good odds.
40%.
That's good odds.
But why would I do that? I would not roll those odds.
What did your sister's other tell you about that?
My sister's partner said.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
What did they say? What do you mean?
You didn't need to ride the carousel because someone was right in front of you the whole time. Right? Right?
Yes, that's just very astute in that they're like, why did you even go on that dating site? You were gonna work.
That's not how Des said it. Des said it what? You didn't need to ride the carousel car to find what was in front of your face.
Well, it was something along those lines. But anyway, either way, it was a process, obviously.
Oh, we can get into some other shenanigans that we've gotten into that was not appropriate. All right, then. I have a lot of ammo on this woman. Real quick. She starts in, and I'm like, you remember that time? And she'll shut up real quick.
I will say, however, okay, he was my MO, okay. This was about 4 or 5 months before this month, which was my birthday month. And I said to literally everybody when I started that app, I was like, you know what? This is my last year of my 20s. I'm going to go out with a motherfucking bang, right? So that was, I obviously had a really bad MO. Baby, I've told you this. I told you this.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm going to hear this.
So, you know, it was my thing. I was like, you know what? I'm going to live it up. It's, you know, after I turn 30, I'm going to stop being a slag. Yeah, I'm going to get it together.
Totally on you.
But baby, okay, you gave me the choice.
Well, I gave you options.
You gave me an early exit.
How long were you gonna run the carousel?
Actually, no, I was not. I was telling you that. I was like, I was getting sick of it because it was not what I wanted.
And what was my suggestion to you? Stop dating dudes and
date women. But it was gonna be the same shit, babe.
But what was different?
What do you mean?
So there's an easier connection with women.
Yes.
Than to ride dick carousel and lose the ability to pair bond.
I obviously had some issues.
Right?
I had some issues.
Come on. Answer the question. You're not
riding.
We didn't
have any issues, baby. We didn't have any issues bonding at all.
If you fucking bitches think you can run a gamut on a bunch of dick and be able to be fucking wife material, whatever drug you're on, stop.
I think what Ryan's trying to say is a very thin line.
It's impossible.
It's a thin line, I would say.
It's impossible.
It is hard, yeah, because I was.
You hit yourself into a void at that point.
Yeah, it's true, and that's how it is with sex in general. Even for men, I'm certain.
You should not be going down the rabbit hole with sex because that's a horrible thing.
Yeah, that is not the.
Drugs and sex are the worst rabbit holes.
And alcohol, just substances, things to fill in.
I mean.
Don't get defensive now just because we do.
No, I would.
But in general, yes.
Any kind of chemical response.
Yeah, even food. Food is a fucking
If you
void.
do food, you will die fast. With
shopaholic
food.
Is, a void.
You'll die so quick with food. It's not. That is no joke. You legit. Okay, seek professional help. If you have a food, because. It's heart attack real quick. Though.
It's an addiction. So all these things, an addiction will, is a straight and fucking fast way to ruin your life in many ways.
Well,
with sex, it's STD and lacking some fucking, connection ability.
Connection to pair bond in
same thing with guys.
Psychological sense.
If you're fucking all these kinds of girls, what the fuck do you even care about other than getting that nut that doesn't even matter anymore because you come in 2 fucking minutes. So.
Jump to conclusions on men because it's a lot different. They're geared.
I don't think so.
That's you.
I refuse to. You trash on women for they can't pair bond, and then you're gonna tell me men can't pair bond, they're the ones who have sex with so many women and go rag and tag that shit.
It's so easy for men to jump borderlines.
Okay. But anyway, same thing with food, drugs. Drugs will get you killed. Alcohol, cirrhosis.
You should not be engaging anyways. Just on a general sense, because it's not a safe thing to do anyways.
Moderation.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're young and your parents aren't around and no one's in the video and you feel like the necessary evil, well, let's not go there because I will get into a whole rabbit hole in that.
See, Ryan is conflicted because there's some things you
believe
in and there's some things you don't believe in.
I'm not conflicted.
For certain people, they should.
I know science.
For some people, they should. Does it make sense?
Let's just put it this way. If you're seeking arrangements to fill a void, you've already done everything wrong. You're seeking arrangements to seek connection for individuality, you've done everything right. Okay? I generalized
simple, so simple.
But I generalized it. Made it easier.
I wish
for
we could all
everyone.
be as perfect, could be, but it's not that.
It's not
always that
perfect.
simple.
It's just.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that simple though. Things are complicated.
It is that.
I would have been fine on that dick
Baby.
carousel because I was fudged in the head, and I made a decision to not be fudged in the head.
There's the door.
I know, baby. That was a couple months ago.
Well, I mean, if you want to do it, there's the door.
Oh, thanks, babe. Thanks for offering me the door.
But I'm just saying. You can
I made
try
a decision already.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can justify it, and then there's the door, right?
But the situation already happened. I made a decision,
No,
didn't I?
obviously you made the decision, and you know what you.
So
what,
it's
you know what you have.
powerful to make a decision.
Well, you have to.
And the decision is I could still leave right this door if I made a decision to do whatever the fuck it is that people do.
I don't control people. You know this. I don't. I'd rather give them free will for everything.
Really? That's all? Anyway, that was a silent message.
Feisty.
I'm not getting feisty. I
Her
just
little
think
Leo claws are out because she's on one, and I'm smashed. She thinks she can pull one over on me.
maybe I don't want to bury you in front of our zero YouTube viewers.
By all means, they'll love it. They'll love it.
Okay.
All the women will watch this intently. Go ahead, bury me. I want to see a lion try to bury
I'm
an
not
archer.
burying you. I'm saying I'm burying you. Okay, I'm burying you nude.
By all
Okay.
means. Go
Okay,
ahead.
So I'm kind of losing my train of thought, but here's the thing, babe.
Oh, go ahead.
You love that idea of free will, right? Making somebody choose what they want because it's more powerful for somebody to say, for example, freely choose you than have to force somebody,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And that's entirely the
point.
power. That's the point, right?
Yeah, that's the point.
Yet, however,
Go ahead.
in all that,
I do.
not all you do, but the things that come through around you when everybody is exercising their free will, it pisses you off to the core.
Because they
Why
fail at it. They choose the wrong path.
And so, but then why do you care about free will then?
I still want them to have the option. It's inappropriate for me to say.
Then why does it disturb your peace so much when people end up
Because
that?
people choose the wrong path.
Well, why is that your
We
problem?
talked about this.
Why does
I'm
that
not
make you
getting
angry?
into it. There's a
But I would
reason.
say that's one of the things.
This is why everyone thinks I'm full of shit, because I know a lot more than all of you, the rest of you.
Here's the thing about strong people. They want to be so strong all the time
I'm
that
not strong all the time.
it's hard to kind of get those points because you have this brick wall that you built up, and it's sturdy and it's
Oh,
real.
baby. Brick
But what's
wall
inside?
has been destroyed a long time ago. Please.
So you're saying you're not strong.
Oh, I'm resilient and I'm strong. Whatever you throw at me, I'm just going to be like, I'm going to have another beer. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but when does it matter? When it does matter, are you just gonna brush it off and say, I don't give a fuck?
Did I push you off? Is that
No,
what
baby,
you're
I'm saying in general though.
No,
It's not-
go ahead.
I obviously matter to you, but there are things
Yeah,
in
there's
your
a whole.
life.
I
that
will brush it off
happens.
if I have to.
Why?
Because I'm Sagittarius. In
Because
30
you're-
seconds, I can walk away from it.
Are you ready to face it though, or do you don't want to face it at all?
If I have to face it, I'll face it.
Or is the crown too heavy?
No, it's never too heavy. I might lose my shit a couple times. More than a couple times, but.
Oh, baby, it's the best part of you. I love seeing you lose your shit.
Oh, you want the more realism.
Only because it's real.
It's
Because
raw and real.
I actually really love that about you because I do trust you to be very stoic and like have wisdom, but I know that inside you're
You're the
a
only
real person.
Well, now everyone knows, but you
Yeah.
were the only one for.
No, but I mean that's how it is. It's people are
Oh, my
real.
dad knew.
Yeah.
He was the only other person that. My mom.
Yeah.
You're the only three people I've
Yeah.
ever known.
I think in general you are generally very strong and resilient, and it's hard to get through your cracks. But there are, you know what I mean?
Well, everyone has
Every-
those.
but that's what I'm
That's
saying.
normal.
It's normal,
for
but
human nature.
Let's get this clear, guys. Everybody has that. It's okay.
Yeah, and if
to
you
have
think you
that.
don't,
You do.
if you whatever you're on, please tell me so I can
He
probably
can
get a hold of it.
it.
Because that would be amazing for me.
you know, like there are days where I'm like, I don't feel shit, and there are days where I'm like, oh my god, my floodgate is gonna crash.
Yeah, but I'm freaking texting you constantly. Well, I can't now at work, but I used to text you all the time.
Yeah. So
and then
I
you're
would know.
okay when we're texting.
Yeah. No, but I mean in general, you know, like other
but
things.
That's a normal process of human nature.
Exactly.
That's not an abnormal thing.
This is true.
Abnormal is like, I'm gonna go pull my winky out in the mall. That's abnormal.
Okay, see, that's a different thing. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, but you see where I'm saying, going with this, right?
Yeah, but the people who actually have it together, sometimes we're not always together.
But people don't really have it together. We know this.
Would you say you have it together?
100% of the time?
No.
70% of the time, yes.
Fair enough. And that's just reality.
That's not no. If I told you 100% of the time, now I'm lying. That's abnormal.
That's no. I had to ask you a few questions.
You know why? Because that's if you're saying that, you're not really accepting the fact of what's really going on around you.
Exactly.
How it's affecting you.
This is true, and then you deny a part of yourself because there's a lot of times that's what we call
lost
the shadow.
Yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're a shadow person. Yeah.
The part of you that the things that you hate, the things you're afraid of, the things you're
But
scared of.
you emanate that when you lie.
You do, and it comes out subconsciously anyway, guys. It's inside of you. That shit will seep out no matter fucking what. And that's the funny thing about the shadow is
remember
it's
that
always
quote,
behind
the truth
you.
always comes out, and it doesn't always come out instantly.
Yeah. It will crack out.
All of you dumb shits that believe a certain way, guess what? At one point, you're gonna have to face the facts of what reality really is.
I agree with Ryan 100% on the time.
It's just a normal process of.
He doesn't have to call you guys a dumb shit, but he's 100% right.
You know why?
Because that's his vibe.
Because I'm smashed, and I normally wouldn't call people dumb shits.
Babe.
Okay, Mom. If they deserve it, yeah.
8 times out of 10, that's
I don't call your parents dumb shit though. I really have an affinity for them though.
You really like them. It's really weird.
Your dad and I are like BFFs now.
I know, it's weird. I knew you guys were gonna be besties. Yeah.
And then your mom's all over my shit. And
she just loves your big white ass.
What was it? Sorry. Oh, God, I'm gonna get this wrong. Tagalog?
Yes, thank you, baby.
That's what it's called?
Yes, Tagalog.
Oh, I got it right.
Good for him. See, he looks got it.
She was telling me your aunt Tagalog.
Mm-hmm. I didn't really catch much, but I think they liked you. They liked you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's nice. He's really friendly. Oh, he's funny. I think that's what I was catching, but they didn't. They didn't say much of. Yeah, she was really excited.
She was like,
"You're the only man I think I've brought," and my parents were really excited, like jizzing their pants, excited.
Your mom's like, that DNA right there. The second she came back,
my mom's fucking racist. She wants you. She wants
it.
White grandchildren.
She wants it bad.
She wants it bad. If she can't get it through herself, she's gonna give it to me. My dad also wants me to. But no,
we're waiting a year. We're waiting until
Yeah.
January, and then that's when we're gonna
free game because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be a little more settled.
I think at that point, right?
We'll be fine.
Yeah, and then she wants 2.
I want to.
So she's gonna get knocked up pretty quick. So you'll probably see progression of that.
We will inform you guys. It'll be a super cool thing.
It'll be on video. You get to see progression.
Mm-hmm.
We'll film a little bit of that. That might be actually a good thing.
No, it should be. Yeah.
Your parents will be excited for sure.
Oh God. They've
Your
been
mom
fucking
be all
waiting.
over that, and she'll calm down quick.
They've been waiting for so long.
They'll be like,
finally, this fucking dumb whore daughter of ours.
No, your mom doesn't.
You have not seen the text messages, okay? I'll tell you that now.
She hasn't texted.
She did, but only to tell me I had my license at the house.
Oh, why?
Because I had to use that address.
Oh, what?
Because I don't have.
She's not texting me.
She's not anything else. Because it's my birthday.
Because she got the third one.
She got what you want.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she was like,
By the way, if you need someone to stand in on family occasions to make you look good,
This guy.
$2,000, one shot,
He's actually
all night,
he will work the room.
or even a weekend. Yeah.
He's gonna make friends with everybody.
I need a little bit of
confidence juice.
Not confidence juice, but I just need a little bit to kind of.
Lucy juicy.
Yeah, thank you. Talk to her, don't talk to me, because she's.
I'm his manager.
I mean, obviously, if you want something, you're gonna have to talk to.
I'm his manager, though.
But I'm the director and the producer of this. If you want something else on the side, don't look at me.
We have to negotiate it, and there's terms and deals.
You have to talk to her. Don't talk to me.
Because it's gonna be a business deal.
Oh, I've already got a full-time gig right now going, but if you want something, you have to appease to the
me.
The living girlfriend. So if you don't, then you're fucked basically. Don't even.
And you guys have seen me. I'm chill. I'm very open-minded. I like new ideas. So
You have to pay though. This
pay to play, baby.
Oh, you have no idea. She could tell you some.
It's pay to play.
A lot though.
A lot. You have to pay a lot to play.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because good sex and coming all the time is worth so much more.
It's a fortune, right?
Yeah.
Like a porn. How much does it cost?
Exactly. Shit. Coming good and coming often.
Well, and then
guaranteed
just coming
comes,
or coming excessively.
And guaranteed.
Guaranteed coming.
You don't get that often, so.
Well, yeah, talk to her.
He has a lot
don't
of
look at me.
psycho stalkers. So, yeah.
I do have though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
His ex is still psycho for him. She won't admit it, but she gives it away.
Oh.
She's mad. You're fucking somebody else.
Well, that's what happens when I have a really hot Asian girlfriend.
Yeah, she's mad. She's
we're
really
in a serious
mad.
relationship with, right?
Yeah, that's why she doesn't want the kids around me and shit.
Oh my! Oh, tell them about that.
And that's why she's
go ahead.
a
Tell them
bitch about the money too, because she's like, oh, there's two of them. He's making money. She'll get Paulina's money. But anyway.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go get another beer because I'm gonna try it at maybe. What do you suggest now? Another Sapporo?
Whatever, dude. I took yours to me.
So maybe I should jump back. I know none of you are watching right now because I can see, but maybe I should jump the IPA to get a little hamburger.
Pineapple one? Yeah, I mean, that will get you, baby.
The Gold Cliff. So I'm going to see if I put one in the fridge here. If not, I'm going to go in the garage. She's going to explain the story.
It's really bad. But anyways.
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
So today is this weekend is Ryan's custody weekend, right? And so he tells her, or she asks him, when are you going to pick the kids up? And he says, in 10 minutes, I'm about to go pick them up. And I'm like 10 minutes away. I'm driving. I'm already in front of their house. And she refuses to hand the kids. And I was like, okay, whatever, that you're their mother. It's fine. It's whatever. But like only not 10 minutes previously, she was all gung-ho to have Ryan pick them up because she thought it was going to be Ryan. But it was going to be me, and she was not comfortable with it. So it was just very upsetting to be like, this person has a vendetta against me. And I'm like, dude, you've moved on. You've divorced this person. You totally screwed this person over. Like, why are you feeling like you're entitled to anybody's energy or fruits and benefits,
Yeah.
So it's very strange. It's psychotic, even. Like, what kind of psycho are you to both want to ruin and fuck the person you ruined and used to fuck? And it's just like,
You tell me what happened when I told you about she was fucking everyone else when I was at work.
yeah, so that's kind of what sparks it all. I mean, obviously maybe she was in her 20s, whatever, but it's no excuse.
So Captain Jack Sparrow, just because you're a bitch.
No, but I mean,
No,
obviously
but
she
you
didn't
know what I'm
herself.
talking about, right?
Yeah, no, but she didn't know herself, obviously.
And that's an excuse.
No, it's not, but have 2 kids. She's very selfish is what is
That's
here.
an understatement for sure.
Yeah, you marry somebody, you make a commitment, you made a fucking decision to be an adult.
She's a slutty hood rat prostitute. Without the money.
So she's just a
Um, she's just
So, that's Ryan's crucifix.
Yeah, that's my cross to bear. And apparently I've been told numerous times from, I would say more than 8 people, just to not respond to anything. Because it gives her too much power. Because they all believe
true.
she's a succubus. And I've shown them everyone's text message.
Mm-hmm.
The shit she texts me, all of you motherfucking men out there would lose your erection instantly.
Yeah, she's really, literally insane, and she doesn't make sense. She's a perfect textbook classic narcissist.
Oh, yes.
She gaslights him all the time. She makes up lies about every little thing. That's just based on an assumption, and then just assumes literally the worst of everything.
Remember, so we have a Volkswagen, so she automatically assumed I'm a white nationalist Nazi party supporter because I bought a Volkswagen.
Did she say
and it's just an amazing. Yeah, she said, "You're a racist piece of shit, Nazi motherfucking cocksucker."
Because of that car?
But she used those words, yeah. Because I bought the car. It was just an amazing car. I just wanted the car.
Sure, babe. He's a German purist, but I wouldn't think he's a Nazi. He's very traditional, certainly. I'm not having it at you, baby. I'm just letting you know. What? But however, here's the thing though. Okay, so these are things about Ryan, right? So he's German, he likes German beer, German brats, whatever.
So
food.
what?
Exactly, so what? But she took it and fucking ran with it and called him a white nationalist, racist, all this Nazi shit.
She called child services, and then they put a whole another case. They reopened a case that was illegally to be open. It was closed. They reopened it from 2014. It
doesn't matter.
Oh, and then
they don't know. That's the thing.
No, then there's drug use at the house.
No, there's drug use. People who are making an assumption about her too.
There's drug use at the house. We have proof. Child Protective Services doesn't believe anything I say because I'm a man. Not because they're feminazis, baby. It's just because they do favor the mother for certain. And you haven't made a really strong case about it. All you did was call, and that was it. You need to put in stronger. Then the boy who cried wolf is what it looks like. You know government agencies, not because they're fucking feminazi. They all need to burn.
Exactly.
They all need to burn.
So say it at that. It's over. It's not because you're a male and she's just a fucking woman and it's a feminine. People are stupid and that's it.
Maybe if you had called, you would have done something.
They would not.
And our next trick is to disappear. So I know none of you ass clowns are watching, and I'm gonna be a complete dick about it because all of you people have very limited range of intelligence and you watch the dumbest shit possible.
What is the problem?
And for some weird reason, I have to show you this. We had a joke about Paulina's sister, and I named her the Tasmanian Devil. When I saw her sister for the first time in person, she looked like the fucking Tasmanian Devil in real life. And she's a man-hating, overweight lesbian Nazi.
You don't need to say any of that.
And it's the funniest thing in the world because she doesn't know how to respond to men.
This is fair.
She doesn't. It's funny.
But you don't have to say overweight. What does that have to do with anything?
So apparently my living girlfriend is cooking a burger.
I'm not. I'm just warming up the potatoes. I can't help myself.
I'm smashed, baby.
Yeah, wow.
So come over real quick. There's a Come over, check. There's a. Sorry, guys. There's an update while we're shooting live, so I'm wondering if YouTube's trying to tell me to go F myself.
Probably.
She just mashed potatoes. So this woman will cook while I'm at work. Amazingly, by the way.
Except chicken.
Except for chicken, but she does cook everything else. Oh, my dear Lord. Is amazing cook.
What's the update?
All right, check. Talk to the line. Go check.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm still learning. I'm being good. I'm workshopping the chicken recipe, obviously, but it's gonna be fun.
We're good.
I've been cooking kind of everything, and Ryan will eat it, so he has no choice.
That picky.
You are picky.
For chicken meat.
Actually, yeah, for chicken, you're fine.
For
actually,
beef, I eat a lot of beef. I'll eat a lot
You have
of beef.
no problems with eating.
No, I don't have any problem with beef at all.
You
You
eat
can
more
cook beef
vegetarian.
differently.
Yeah.
On vegetarian, I'm not picky with vegetarian.
Yeah,
either.
you'll eat. I have my salads, all that kind of shit.
She's cooked some. Oh my god. You know how someone could cook when they can cook veggie meals?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we both know how to cook. So
Yeah.
the kids are overly
I
spoiled.
love eating carrots, all that rich stuff.
By the way, well, I can't tell you the taco that we do, but it's all veggie.
Oh yeah.
And oh, that meal goes faster than anything ever. So
Oh yeah, they love that. Put some cheese on the
Yeah.
beans and everything.
I would think that
Mm.
we'd at least get a couple followers at this point in time, but
We do.
maybe I'm just talking too much trash and everyone's too sensitive little pansies.
I don't think they've seen it. I think they would actually really like your trash talking.
Well, are you sure? Because I think maybe the males would. I think the females would take offense because I'm a little. Well, and I'm not that bad though, because I just talk trash about everything.
Yeah.
Not really on women as much as everyone thinks I am. Oh, remember? Tell them we've had two individuals try to tank our relationship based on what?
Well, it's funny because we weren't even dating at the time.
No, we were just talking.
Like, yeah, we were just like friends.
We were friends.
Yeah, we hadn't even hooked up yet or nothing.
No, we were friends for sure. Yeah.
But
Go
one
ahead.
of our old coworkers, I think we've talked about him before, but he called Ryan a woman hater.
No. A what?
A
misogynist.
No, that was the other guy. Wait, no. Oh yeah,
misogynist. Yeah. Go ahead. Get into that.
I would be talking to both Ryan and this person.
Well, sort of.
At work. No, at work together.
Oh yeah.
We're always kind of having a conversation. It's really funny to watch because Ryan is so chaotic. Like he literally will come and talk to me at the same time this person is talking to me, just to fucking cause a commotion.
Yep.
It was the funniest shit ever because it's actually really funny because the guy, let's just say, the other person has no social graces, so they don't understand the concept of, hey, coming
on
in.
the spectrum disorder.
Yeah, they have an issue there, but
yeah.
That's not a problem. That's not an issue, but it's just.
But it becomes an
issue when people are communicating to you, hey, this is not cool, and then they keep doing it. So that's kind of what happens.
That's when it becomes an abnormality.
Yeah, but before that even happened, I was okay with talking to him, and it was cool because it's like whatever, I get it. I'm a special ed teacher. I can't it's against myself to see somebody who has a diagnosis and be a fucking asshole. That's just not how I do it. So it was clear to me, and it was clear to everyone in that fucking tiny office that this person had a crush on me, and this person was in big fucking denial. So Ryan knew because we would talk about this person's behavior, and Ryan would literally rile this person up and just kind of have this fun bullying show. It's really funny. It's fucked up, but it's really funny.
I wasn't bullying that hard though.
But you were definitely. It's funny because you were definitely giving him a run for his money, and so that's the funniest shit. So.
But not even trying though.
No, Ryan wasn't even flirting with me or nothing. It was just who can get my attention the most, and it was always him because the other one was I already knew the ammo. It was whatever. Yeah, there was a lot of all right, dude, I gotta get back to work, so stop talking. But he would just keep talking. I'm like, oh my god, fucking kill me. And me and Ryan would have an inside joke. he would stand the way this person would stand at my
and
desk,
drink the
and I was like,
coffee,
oh my
yeah, and you were laughing.
Shit was fucking hilarious. It was really bad, but it was hilarious. So there was this time where I was talking to both of them, and then Ryan goes and leaves.
Well, because that was a statement though.
Yeah, and you're done talking, and then the guy stays.
I had students.
Yeah, and he tells me, he's like, don't worry about Ryan. He's a misogynist, and I'm like, what the fuck?
But no.
Aren't you guys friends? So it was really funny. Like, people just like backstab him for no reason.
It's weird. If any of you have ever hung out with me, I guess on a abnormal level, you would see exactly what she's talking about, because we have a shared interest friend that used to be a friend. He won't text anymore because he's mad that it's way more interesting when you explain why he's mad.
It's so funny.
I have a theory on it, but I'm not going to say it because I think it's not. I might be more biased.
Okay.
You're more third party.
So, and this is the funny thing, because I think you guys were way more best friends before I was ever in the picture.
Oh, it was solid.
Yeah. Like,
well, supposedly, right?
You guys were still hanging out all the time before I came into the picture and I was introduced to that person.
It was all the time. Though.
Yeah, I thought you guys were super best friends. Like nothing, you guys were solid. Like nothing could come between you guys, right?
Wow.
And
I knew it was bullshit, but okay.
You would always tell me like, God, this is my best friend. This is my best friend.
But it was until
Ryan pulled that red button and introduced me. Okay, so it wasn't even like it wasn't on purpose. I don't think, right?
No, it wasn't. It was just to fill out the zone of free will.
This is true.
So something happened, and then he got.
I don't know. Is it jealousy? Well, anyway, this friend was interested in me, and this was before me and Ryan started.
Interested or obsessed?
Okay, you would know because I didn't talk to him.
Interested or obsessed? No, go ahead, Leo.
You tell me.
Obsessed.
I do have that effect on people. But, so he's telling me one thing on my text, but Ryan would tell me he's being super obsessed over me. I'm like, are you sure? And I was like, he's not being very, like, he's playing it very aloof, right?
No, I can't.
And so, I was like, wait, this is weird, right? We noticed it, and then me and Ryan did start finally dating, and we didn't tell him because we knew he was obsessed with me.
Beyond obsessed to the point where and it's got to be her because she gets really weird motherfuckers obsessing over no reasoning at all.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with me though, right? We both,
We just have that vibe, I guess. But
so he tried to pin me up against the wall, and I psychologically railed him. She's listening. I had him on speaker, and I fucked his ass up.
It was really funny.
Psychologically.
But it was fucked up, baby, because that's what it took to break your friendship. That's not real friendship. So.
We've had this conversation. Everyone wants to use and abuse me, right? Mm-hmm. For what? Personal gain.
Yeah.
I don't really have. I have a very minuscule amount of friends, which you should only have too. Yeah. You think people are like, oh, it's my friend.
They'll always be behind you, but
it's full of shit.
Because when I did have a chance to hang out with that person, like
without me,
they were talking shit about Ryan, and I was like,
That's a huge turnoff for any ladies, by the way. Yeah. For all of you fucking males out there.
I was like,
best way to lose a female is to talk shit about someone else.
I was like, you know what? It sounds really bad that Ryan's supposed to be your best fucking friend, and you're talking shit about him.
I helped this person get out of 5 DUIs and a felony charge, so.
And I'm more friends with Ryan than I was with him. So it was really weird for him, because like Ryan was more my friend at that point too. So I'm like, why are you talking shit about both of friends? Like that's really bad behavior. Well,
it's super inappropriate on so many different levels. Like if you're doing that, you really need to reassess your entire life and your outlook because you're doing every single last thing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And you've fucked up every other relationship that you're connected with now.
Yeah. And so then finally, he confronted Ryan
On the
over
phone. On
That's what he was
speaker.
talking about on speakerphone. And he had a conversation and he was like very accusatory, you know. He was like, hey man, like
Baseless accusations.
So he was saying like, oh hey man, if you're with her, like why didn't you tell me? Why did you bring her over in the first place? I'm confused, man. And it was really funny because the conversation was all centered about him and not about Ryan, considering the fact that Ryan has been dealing with like a lot of things, losing a job, dealing with his ex, losing his father. There's a million things he's going over, and his supposed best friend, who's supposed to support him, always said,
It was only about him.
It
was only about him.
It was only about him.
And I put it back on him saying, oh, you're trying to pin me against the wall when I'm dealing with shit. And he shut up. He hasn't texted me since.
He hasn't texted. And I'm just like, whoa, fragile male ego. And I was like, that's not your friend. That was somebody who was using you.
That's a beta orbiter.
No, that was somebody who's using you for
to get status.
Your benefits. Yeah.
You're right.
He wasn't fucking you, but
he wanted to.
He wanted to.
That's most guys when they see me. And I'm not trying to hit my ego. I just think it's weird. It's odd for me. I just don't understand where they're coming from with it. So
it's called jealousy, babe.
But I'm being genuine with everyone.
It's called jealousy, babe. Green-eyed monster is a big fucking monster.
Yeah, that's actually, I will give you, that's actually 100% true, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just
and then,
women, but also
what all it did is secure our relationship stronger.
No, really?
That's fine.
Very interesting.
Well, and I think, I don't want to sound very fucked up to men, but there's not that many men that can match me on intellect.
Right. And I feel like just like, and not just intellect, but emotional control, because I feel like a mature person would have stayed friends with you, would have been supportive.
I don't care either way. You didn't talk shit. Okay, fine. Get it out.
But I mean, it showed his true colors.
Well, that one doesn't have his life together in general, so.
Clearly why I did not like him.
Let's not get into that. Because that's a whole nother.
I'm a mess, but I know what I want. And that's just a lot to say for people in general.
You had a decision to make, you made it.
You know what you want. Have the fucking balls to.
Well, you got to step up to do it,
true.
though. If you don't, and if you're chicken shit, you have lost everything.
You're not gonna get what you want, man.
No, ever, though.
Yeah.
If you use fear for everything, you're never gonna get anything ever.
Oh yeah, like because it was scary for me to get into a relationship with Ryan because I don't know what the fuck. You're pretty unpredictable, so I don't know what the fuck.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah.
So it was like it was really weird for him because I thought he was just cool with the cooking up, and I was like, okay, cool, that's fine, whatever. But he asked me to be in a relationship. I was like, oh shit, you're not fucking around. So I was like, oh fuck. And when you get something like that, you don't scoff at that. Because that's the hardest thing to get.
A lot of people do, though.
Yeah. You've never been offered what you offered to me by anybody.
I've never been.
Yeah.
And ever.
I've
never been offered what I've offered to other people. Ever.
You put it straight on the fucking table.
It's never been that way for me. Not, I would even say 0.00, I would put 0.0 to the 10th power, negative 10th power, has ever happened to me. The way I've given people options.
And this is one of the reasons why I did accept to be your girlfriend and do the whole thing. It was not just because I'm trying to fuck you.
But I gave you a time frame.
You did.
How many days?
Very quick.
3 days. I gave you 3 days.
He gave me a day even. He gave me a phone call to make a decision. Actually, no, you did give me 3 days.
It was previous to what happened at work, right?
Yeah, you keep telling me.
I gave her 3 days, and the last time, like, time's
what
up.
do you want to do?
Well, I told you time's up. What are you gonna do? And then you're like, okay.
Because that's a big decision too, but nobody's ever offered that exactly what I wanted, so bold-facedly, so assuredly that I was not gonna say no, babe.
Are you unhappy?
No.
Have I given you what you wanted?
Yes.
Huh?
So that's the funny thing, babe. You guys have to be bold. But Ryan was bold. He didn't give a fuck. He was
Whatever.
gonna offer whatever.
If not, I'd just do my own thing
Yeah.
and prostitute myself out.
And even if I said no, he would still doing whatever the fuck he's,
I'll do whatever I want.
Exactly.
You can't hurt a sag. If you hurt a sag, you're fucked.
No. What should do that?
Don't fucking
Sad,
say
certainly. But I think when you're self-assured and you made your decisions confidently and to the truest extent, you're gonna be fine no matter fucking what.
Oh, yeah, this is true. Yeah.
Because even if I turned you down and said no, I don't want to be in a relationship.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna do whatever the fuck you have to do.
Yeah.
And you would be just fine.
Oh, I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just make all that money and fucking live.
Yeah, and just and then move.
doing what
I
you're
would have
doing.
moved out of state.
You live. You will have, I'm sure. Yeah.
It was very difficult for my dad's passing because I'm still
Reeling over that. It's still
it's,
recent.
It's fucking I got fucking railed. It's not stopping. The process of getting railed. It's a continuous process of just getting fucked in the ass without anything else to soften the blow.
Oh yeah.
Right?
No, it was really fun.
Like we were talking about picking up. You drop the kids off every Wednesday, baby.
I know.
Every motherfucking Wednesday.
I know.
And her justification is a power play of they don't have car seats. My fucking Volkswagen doesn't have car seats, and they're both overweight, over the weight limit for car seats.
They are. They're fine.
And height-wise, they're over the limit.
Did you have car seats in our car?
No.
Then what the fuck is she talking about?
It's exactly.
She doesn't want to have the kids in my car.
Why? Because.
She doesn't want them with me.
Why? Because I'm.
She don't want to share. Yeah.
Because she
don't
doesn't.
want to share.
Yeah. Guys, we had this conversation about women play too many games. It's emotional bullshit.
She is NMB #1 though for sure.
Oh.
About that.
Oh, and she's running her mouth about you now. You've seen it.
Apparently.
Oh, I've sent you text messages.
Tell Paulina. I'm like, bitch. First of all, that's not what happened. Second of all, I'm gonna fight you.
Oh, she'll fuck you up.
Fuck you up.
She'll fuck you up.
I don't care where you're from, bitch.
You don't think she knows how to fight when being with me? Oh, she'll fuck your ass up.
I'm actually literally crazy. And I think that's why Ryan likes me. And he knew that. He recognized. I keep it hidden, but I'm fucking insane.
Oh, and you got it together.
I think he recognized that. So, they're like, hey, somebody's going to understand me because they're fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's finally. I mean, I'm like.
Thank God. There's other crazy people.
I'm just dumping loads into some.
Crazy person?
For no reason.
There you go, baby. So, that's how it goes.
Also, her family is very family oriented, so.
They are.
They're very conservative. She's not.
I'm not. I'm a fucking wreck.
We go.
I play the part, baby.
Okay. Yep.
What?
She's gonna get on the family oriented thing.
I am, baby.
When she gets pregnant, watch.
Baby, I am family oriented. I'm just kind of crazy, so.
I love that.
I've always been friendly.
But I love that.
Yeah. It's just I prefer not to deal with my family because they get on my ass. I don't like that.
But I think that's just family.
It's normal,
right? Yeah.
I'm family oriented.
You know how I know everyone probably thinks we're full of shit, no one's watching? Because you can see the feed.
Yeah.
We can talk for 2 hours.
Oh my God,
right?
1:30.
No, seriously.
No, 1:30, yeah.
And I feel like if you guys need Ritalin, you should email me. Because all of you little squirrel motherfuckers can't pay attention for more than 5 seconds. And if it's not some stupid rap video and some booty video, then you can't figure out what life's about.
I think what he's saying is that what he's doing is illegal right now and just disregard.
I think the fact that I've had
Yeah.
an overabundance of
Mhm.
beer,
Mhm.
and I'm smashed, should tell you something.
Disregard Ryan right now.
Do not disregard me because I have a truth in
He's
mind.
lost his
Truth
mind.
and knowledge.
He's completely lost it.
Truth and knowledge, baby.
You've lost it, baby.
Oh, she thinks I've completely lost it,
You
but I'm
fucking lost
not
it.
even slurring my words yet. Oh, she, she is saying that I am slowing my
Slowing?
verbiage and slurring my words.
Oh, good for you. You're able to get that sentence out. Good. Good.
Do you have something to say to me?
Nothing, babe. Nothing.
I'm smashed.
Oh, I know, babe. Look at your eyes.
Fuck
What
it.
is he trying to say? Twerps. You don't say anything else. He has about 5 million insults right now, and
She sees I'm working it out.
he's trying to find the worst one that would piss me off. Don't do it.
Drone ass piece of shit motherfuckers.
That's fine, baby. That's good. I eat too much potatoes. I'm carb loading. I got beer and potatoes.
She's loading up first.
Shush.
Oh,
Do not
you
tell
grab it.
About our boudoir activities.
She's loading for getting some load up.
I just got really hammered right now.
You and me are smashed. She's a lightweight.
Yeah, I've had a beer. I had some wine today. Excuse you.
I'm going to. I've been drinking all day. Well, when I got home from work.
Yes. You had a crazy day though, baby. To be fair,
It was pretty bad.
you have a lot of triggering days. I feel really.
Is it triggers or just abnormal psych days?
No, you have really bad days. Work is work. That's fine. You knew that. But shit with your like ex and like
Oh, dude.
annoying things.
Please just shoot me in the head.
I feel really bad. I laugh and stuff, but I know it's also pity. It's really bad. It's really bad. His ex like situation is just the worst possible way. You know, some exes they want to be amicable. They just don't want anything to do with each other.
I
They're
wish.
fucking over it. They
Can you
share
just-
the kids half. His like is a ball fucking
It
buster.
depends on the day.
If something going on, she's gonna fucking start some shit.
But she has the most worthless human being living with her. He has 5 other kids in a different state
Yikes,
that he
where?
minimally pays child support, and he had to go on the run to California
So he would
because
get
Texas would have arrested him.
Oh my god, he's from Texas.
And then he gets her knocked up on another kid because she wants to have double child support. This motherfucker hasn't worked in 3 motherfucking years.
Gosh.
And she wants to hit me up because she has a new piece of shit offspring. That's not
The
mine.
kids.
But I
it's
have
not
to
the
pay.
kid's
Oh,
fault.
she wants me to pay for it.
But the kid's not. It's not the kid's fault.
It doesn't.
You can say all you want about
It's
her
the adult's
and him.
fault.
It's the adult's fault. The child is innocent in this.
Well,
That kid did not fucking ask to
I'm
be
not
born.
going to comment on that because
No.
what I'm about to say is probably the most effed up thing. But the adults need to know when to be an adult.
Or yeah,
Let's
use
just
a
leave it at that.
fucking condom. Pull out.
How about just hang yourself in the closet?
How about this? Sterilize yourself. You know
Oh,
you're a
that's a
fucking
great- oh,
piece
yeah,
of
yeah.
shit, and you already have several children out of other people. Fucking
And leave the
take
state
it off.
to another state to go have another.
Cut it off, please. Just fucking
Look,
chop it off.
look. You're the worst person in the world, and you should really commit suicide.
There's a
because
word
of you.
for that. It's called deadbeat. And
Yep.
I don't say that lightly because I know there's a lot of circumstances to this, but a man who does not take care of his several fucking children, yeah.
Even
Deadbeat.
with the bitch. No, fucking
Oh, you're
overly
very fucking
smashed.
smashed, yeah.
And fucking got.
Mhm.
Oh fuck! I got the 7.5%.
Really, baby.
I'm already smashed,
Mhm.
and then I decided to make a horrible decision to get this 7.8. Or
You
seven,
can make
sorry,
them good decisions.
7.2%. And I am hammered.
You're gonna be snoring when you get upstairs.
If not throwing up.
One or
Probably
the
throwing
other.
up. I'll throw
One
up.
or the other.
I'll throw up probably.
Yeah.
I
Have some
hate-
meat and potatoes.
Is it gonna help?
Yeah.
But I'm
Suit
already
your
full.
stomach.
I'm
I think
already-
you need like fucking fries or something. Maybe you need something greasy.
Oh yeah, that would help.
You need
Huh?
some like tacos. You want me to heat up the summer sausage? I think it's just summer sausage.
Oh no, I'll throw up.
You'll be fine though. You won't have a hangover.
I'm not worried about a fucking hangover.
Mac and cheese. Breakfast leftover. Mac and cheese.
No, I don't know what the fuck. I need a minute.
Yeah, you need a minute.
Because
Chips? No, that's not enough. You need to eat something though, and drink liquids. Or
To
you're
be
gonna
honest,
messed
I
up.
haven't had hardly any water all day.
No, you
I've had
haven't.
water maybe once during lunchtime. And that was at 11 today.
Yes.
AM.
Oh, you're screwed. Yeah, you're gonna have a hangover tomorrow.
I'm so full.
Me too.
Like
potatoes
I'm
make me
so
sick.
full to the point where at that point you're like,
Cake.
I don't even know if I can down that. I'll throw up. Maybe I just need to throw up.
Maybe you just need to throw up, baby. Oh yeah. If you're saying that, you should probably go throw up. I'm thinking I need to throw up too. But simply because I'm full, you guys know, you gotta, what's that word, baby?
Gauge yourself.
No, when you throw up and you keep going. They say it in the office all the time. You boot it.
Oh.
Railing and.
No, it's
what is
rally and boot.
Rally and boot it, yes.
Yeah, boot and rally.
Boot and rally, yes!
and rally, yeah.
Thank you, babe. Yes.
So you boot it out,
boot it,
and then
and
you wait a
rally,
minute
baby.
until you're good, and then
You
you rally
fucking
again,
rally.
and you boot and rally.
You boot and rally. Boot and rally. Boot and rally.
The thing is, I don't like the boot.
I love booting.
The rally is like more my thing, but
You cannot rally unless you boot. Or you're just gonna pass out, babe.
Booty.
Boot it.
She's so bad. She wants me to get so smashed, and then she wants me to boot it all out.
And rally.
You can
This is our
suck
weekend.
it because you're not watching, and you like
They're watching-
hard
babe,
stuff.
They're
because
beating
you're
off right now. They're
stupid
watching Pornhub and beating
pieces
off.
of shit.
Got their dick in their hands,
Oh,
and that's it.
I want to throw up on camera just to fuck with you, stupid piece of shit.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Boot first and then drink.
I can't rally after. I've
You
rallied
don't need to
all-
rally.
Maybe I've rallied since I got home.
You don't need to rally. We could just boot it so you can feel a little bit better.
If I boot it, I might feel a lot better.
I'm gonna boot it for sure.
You sure? We can boot it in the fucking tub and nose and mouth together, and have like a swirly boot.
That's disgusting.
That's
It's
amazing.
gonna be a new level of intimacy, babe. I think.
No, it's the same.
You think so? Us booting together.
Because the IP sucks.
Well, he needs to boot more than I do.
I'm gonna boot for sure. I've finished a 12 pack already.
He did. Actually, you're doing a lot of beer.
Plus, I've overeaten. Plus, I hate IPAs, so it's gonna make IPAs make me
You're gonna
boot.
Yeah. You're gonna throw up, babe. You should. We're gonna feel like shit tomorrow.
We're not even in October.
We gotta.
Yes.
It is August, babe.
Yes, August. Fuck yourself fest.
This man is trying to prepare for Oktoberfest as well.
If we get, oh god, this is why I can't do American beer. It's.
You were still gonna be totally smashed on the other beers, or German beer. Probably not to the point of throwing up.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, but with this, I'm so smashed. The taste still tastes the same. But I'm like, maybe I can down it. And then when I down it, I'm like, oh, stupid.
Yeah, you know, because
Stupid.
you know what? You feel the IPA. You
Yeah,
feel
it's like
that.
the hops are slapping my balls against my thighs.
And then the alcohol is
with
in your
baseball
butthole.
bats.
It's about to enter your butthole with a finger.
Yeah, I don't like.
The middle finger.
So maybe you ought to come over here and we end it because I'm a little booting right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it right now.
Go ahead,
So, do you know how to end the video?
yeah.
Alright guys, we're ending it. That was too late.
We're tuning it out because Ryan's gonna boot.
I'm gonna boot.
Look, he's already spilling things. Bye guys.
Hit it. Hit it. Let me go boot. I'm gonna
Go,
throw up.
go, go, go.